Good morning, Bears. Just wanted to drop you a quick note again for this week at 10/15/24. This week's Knott's note is going to be about our instructional priorities. We will be talking about this over the next couple of days, today with the department chairs after school, and tomorrow you guys will also be talking about this a little bit along with whatever else is on your agenda at your department meetings. So just dive into this real quick, keep this video short. Just wanted to touch base with you again about what my priorities are for our school this year, and none of this will probably be new news for you if you've been here so far this year paying attention to what we've been working on. It all falls in line with what's on this slideshow. So just real quick, priority number one is to create a collaborative culture and climate to support each other through the work. All the work we're doing right now with PLCs is about this. You guys know how I feel about working together, about being a solid team, and the more strong we are together, the more we are able to rely on each other, the better we're going to be at being just the best school we can possibly be. So that's priority number one. Priority number two, and we've made some headway with this, and we are going to continue to press and push on this a little bit, but to establish a school-wide baseline for effective teaching and learning practices. I feel, again, as I always say, that we have the best staff in the district. We have some outstanding educators, but as a school, we do have some work to do as far as establishing school-wide baselines, and that's kind of like the bare minimums of what should be happening every day in our classrooms, no matter what types of activities we're doing or no matter what's on the agenda for that day for the students. So that's going to be something that we do have more explicit conversations about going forward, and I do want to hear what you guys have to say about that as well. Priority number three, making instructional decisions based on multiple sources of data of varying types. We have our pacing guides, we have our curriculums that we have, especially for our veteran teachers who've been at it for a while. They fine-tune the things that they know they need to cover or want to cover with the kids. And we need to make sure, though, even in those situations, that we are still making instructional decisions based on the information that we're seeing on a day-to-day basis, whether that's an assessment, whether that's some information we received about an individual student, whether that's just anecdotal things, whatever it is that we're using as data inputs, that we make those instructional decisions based on the various types of information that we're getting in real time. Priority number four will be to reflect on and evaluate the effectiveness of our assessment practices. Looking at how we assess student learning and how we are grading that student learning and communicating whether or not the kids are learning what they need to learn and giving them feedback is going to be something that we do spend some time on this year and moving forward, because it's important. Assessment of learning is one of those things that most people automatically think of a test or a quiz, and there are so many different ways that we assess learning on a day-to-day basis. And so we really need to make sure that we do some reflection and evaluation on those practices, kind of make sure that we're taking all of those into account and not just looking at a grade as an assessment of learning. So those are really the four priorities we're going to work on this year. As always, we're going to try to support one another and be intentional about the work that we do, and we will continue to grow together. So looking forward to the work as always. Go Bears.